You authored a report recently and was looking at, how the U.S. Could become more involved in peacekeeping. And one of the things that you say, and I will quote, is that U.S. assistance programs should shift from training and equipping peacekeepers to building sustainable national peacekeeping institutions at the local level. Could you say a bit more about this?
Yeah, so firstly a little background about the Peacekeeping Summit and then some of my recommendations in the report. So the summit that President Obama will help convene in late September this year will happen on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly, and it will involve a number of countries and heads of state thinking explicitly about how we can enhance contributions to UN peacekeeping operations. And this builds on a summit that Vice President Joe Biden helped convene last September, also in New York, to address the same issue. So this is sort of raising, I would say, the ante and the importance of this summit this time around. But again, the focus is the same. What can the UN's member states bring to the table to enhance UN peacekeeping contributions? So America clearly has an important stake in the system of UN peacekeeping. The United States is obviously in many ways one of the key members of the UN Security Council. It has a very important role in setting the mandates for many UN operations, and it also provides the largest share of funding and financial support for these different operations. So the United States has a major stake in ensuring that the UN peacekeeping system works effectively on the ground. And where we see most of the challenges at the moment have been in Africa in recent years. Well over 80% of the UN's peacekeepers worldwide are deployed in Africa, and so it's really, I would expect, a large amount of the conference and summit to focus on questions about Africa specifically. So in my report, I summarized the US contribution to peace operations in Africa across 4 dimensions. Firstly, the US provides political support and influence over the direction of UN peacekeeping operations because of its role in the UN Security Council, but also because of its role using its diplomatic muscle, if you like, to push for peacemaking and conflict resolution of particular wars where peace operations are deployed. Secondly, the United States plays an important role in providing finance for peace operations in Africa to both UN Blue Helmet missions, of which it's the largest contributor of finance, but it also provides a lot of financial support to African-led missions, the largest one being the African Union mission in Somalia. And then thirdly, the United States also deploys some of its personnel in peace operations in Africa. Under the Blue Helmet missions, the United States deploys roughly 50 or so personnel. These are mainly staff officers and other military experts that serve as individual, as in their individual capacity, often in the headquarters of these different missions. But the United States also deploys several hundred of its special forces and military advisors who are in 2 African-led missions, one in Central Africa fighting the Lord's Resistance Army, and one in Somalia mainly fighting against al-Shabaab. So there's a number of personnel contributions as well. And then finally, fourthly, the United States provides a variety of security assistance programs whereby it helps train and equip different troop contributing countries and police contributing countries for peace operations in Africa. The biggest programs are the Global Peace Operations Initiative and ACOTA, the African Contingency Operations Training Assistance Program that is focused explicitly on training and equipping African personnel.